Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Juan Soto.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away and on the hill, Spencer Strider. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And the 0-1. And strike two. Wouldn't chase that time.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
1-2 now. Now one missed. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now here is Ahmed Rosario. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
2 outs. Now 1-1. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. And that's too high. Two down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. The wind of the pitch. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
2 outs, runner at first. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. Well struck, right field. Banks off the wall. Soto round second, heads for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Late with the swing there. just misses the mark outside the zone. Soto on third. O'Hearn at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Atlanta, today's starting pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
At the plate, Michael Harris. The pitch. Fought off foul. And he deals. And another ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And that's just foul. Righty delivers. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 5 on the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. in there, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
In the air, right side. Drops into the glove. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Hard hit to third. Rosario tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is Orioles baseball on the. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Strider back to work. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Strider, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
That one just misses. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And it's even up. Next offering misses down and away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike. Cowser, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here comes a pitch. And it skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And the pitch. Runner takes off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Cowser around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One out, runner at second. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Fastball for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And there's a ball. Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Righty to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and chases a low one there. And misses inside.
It's a good take.
And down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run, a hit, and a man left. Down to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Austin Riley.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
On to O'Hearn, and quickly one away in the second. Willie Adames stands in.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swung on, belted. Soto moving back for it. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Here's Jared Kelenic. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One out, and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Ground ball right side, and that squirts through. Around third. Throws to second. Safe, and they take the lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Man at second with one away. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
On to O'Hearn. And Olson is set down. Here's Sean Murphy. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Pulls that one foul. Two outs. Into center. Cowser has this one sized up and makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Down to third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Strider back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Grabs it barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's Juan Soto. Walked his first time. And there's the strike. The Orioles down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Inside, almost got him. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Wouldn't chase that time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The Orioles trailing by a run here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is downstairs. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Doubled his first time up. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Jordan Westburg getting on deck circle. The 3-1. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 7th home run of the season, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Mountcastle in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That missed inside, and 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Truist Park. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. The line to kick the pitch. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Albies, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And it's strike 2. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And we're level. It's 3-3.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 so far. In for a strike. 0-1. And the slider just misses. 2 outs. In there at the knees, and a count 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Henderson sends it to first, and that is the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show.
What you waiting for? Come and get it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. The wind and the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Rutschman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, there's the strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And delivers outside. The pitch. That one ripped. Harris ranging back. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Left-hand batter waits. That clips the corner. Mullins on at second with 2 down. Got him swinging. And the Orioles leave one. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Austin Riley. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. Got him. And there's one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Adames stands in now and watches strike one. And a good eye there. Here's a 1-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Lays out and makes the play. Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Ball one there. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out to center. Sizes this one up. And that is that. 4 innings in the books. Tied 3-3.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do. I was stopping.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore. Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. Rosario measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 2-1 now. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a pitch. And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And a curve is down and in. Right through there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a strike. And another ball. Jordan Westburg waiting on deck for the Orioles. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Strider gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Bubba Chandler into the game.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. That one down the line, and foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Rosario, the runner at third. O'Hearn over at first with one away. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on, one out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Matt Olson up to the plate. With the right-hander back to work. That one hammered center field. Cowser going back, and it's gone. Home run number 15 on the year, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Murphy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Mullins raging back towards the wall and off the base of the wall. Murphy into second, and he's got it doubled.
He was all over that one. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's already homered in this game.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Fouled off. He was late. At the belt and fires. That misses. 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. Going to really have to bear down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes the runner. The relay. He's in there. 3-run score. And they lead by 4.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Austin Riley now at the plate.
Now let's go like the city yard. Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up.
Fastball for a strike. Ozuna, the runner at second with one away. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
The pitch. That one way outside, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Henderson over to first in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's now 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, the center fielder, Colton.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. A strikeout and a walk. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Holmes also getting ready. That's down and in. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Righty delivers. That's inside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And that one fouled off. Just missed. And that's a little bit high. And down on strikes. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 7 and the Orioles 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelnick. Number 45 takes over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. A massive home run. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up and in. 1-2 to count. Activity in the bullpen. Cionel Perez. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. To the right side. O'Hearn throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The catcher,
Sean Murphy will hit next.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Close but called a ball. Ball 1. Popped up. Henderson under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
now batting, center fielder.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. In the air to left center. Mullins on his horse. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 8-3. Back after this on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out.
All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
The pitch. That misses. 1-0. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Strike 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on, Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
0-1 down. Runner at first with no outs here. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Albies gathers and throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 3. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. There's a strike. Foul ball. And a curve is down and in.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
2 on, 1 out. And they'll do it again. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's 8-4. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 on with 1 out. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch misses. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. The pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Right-handed reliever. The punch out there. 1 down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. And that's downstairs and outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Henderson tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Now one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Braves go down quietly, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Grant Holmes comes on now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, Jordan Westburg. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
A wind in the pitch. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Holmes, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The wind of the pitch. And another ball. That clips a corner. And the righty deals. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Olsen. First out in the top of the 8th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Swings through that one for strike one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Matzik warming up as well. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled it. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Braves leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's down and away. Falling behind 2-1. Slider misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Willie Adames next up for the Braves. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And Adames swings through that one. Riley on at first, nobody out. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside low. The count now 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 10-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. In a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Cionel Perez gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Matt Olson. And that one clips the corner. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Jacob Webb up and loosening in the pen. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Murphy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ball to strike. And another ball. And here it comes. Ripped into right field, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, tag, got him.
Well, that was a great throw from right to cut him down, trying to go first to third. And such an exciting play, and it was tough to tell if he tried to push it on his own or if the base coach was waving him around. But with the ball behind you, that's when you have to rely on your coach to have a good feel for the play, and right there it just didn't work out for him.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And that's downstairs and outside. Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is downstairs. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that's the 3rd out. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Lee.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Right side, and he grabs it foul.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And ball 1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
At the belt and fires. In the air, out towards left center. Harris flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
In the air, left field. Kelnick moving under this one. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Orioles down to their final out. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Yo-1. And a foul ball. Lee is just 1 strike away. Out to short. Jump throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So man aboard, and here is Ahmed Rosario. Late on that fastball. Out towards left center. Adames drifts towards it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, not a woman or a girl. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man make them toys. And after man make everything he can, you know that man makes money to buy from other men. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, not one little thing without a woman or a girl. He's lost in the wilderness. He's lost in bitterness. He's lost.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, 9 bro. Get it live, bro. Ladies and gentlemen of the court. And the hearing against the state of hip-hop versus electronic, I present Exhibit C.
When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesereau Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain. When New York was calling Southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little rain, voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, putting out chains. I ain't believe it then, I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking on the corners, trying to find the meaning of life in the till the 5%ers rolled up on them and informed them. You either build or destroy. Where you come from? The Magnolia Projects in the third ward slum. It's quite amazing that you rhyme how you do and that you shine like you grew up in a shrine in Peru. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out the Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debated who the truth was like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B, Broad Street, Master, North Philly, South Philly, 23rd, Tasker, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Hartwell, Gratiot. Really would pack a U-Haul truck up. Put the high beams on, drive up on the curb at a barbecue and hop up out the back like what's up? Killer, robber, take a bus up. That's why when you talk that tough talk, I never feel you. You sound real good and you play the part well, but the energy you giving off is so unfamiliar. I don't feel you.
We need something realer.
Nas hit me up on the phone, said what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, said what you waiting on. Diddy send a text every hour on the dot saying when you gon' drop that verse, you taking long. So now I'm back spitting that he could pass a polygraph. That Reverend Run rockin' Adidas out on Hollis Ave. That FOI Marcus Garvey, Nicky Tesla. I shock you like an ill electric field, J Electra.
Oh my God. Keep
They
going.
call me J Electronica. That call me J Elect Hanukkah, J Elect Yarmulke, J Elect Tramadan, Muhammad Assalamaka, Rasulullah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through your monitor. Still weigh a ton, check the barometer. I'm hotter than the sun, check the thermometer. I'm bringing ancient mathematics back to modern man. My mama told me never throw a stone and hide your hand. I got a lot of family and you got a lot of fans. That's why the people got my back like the Verizon man. I played it back and fade the black and then devise a plan. Out in London, vibing while I ride the tram, giving out that raw food to lions disguised as lambs. And by the time they get their seat top and deploy all their henchmen to come at me from the treetops, I'm chilling out at Tweet Stock, building by the millions. My light is brilliant.
I rest my case. 09, Act 3, first chapter of the end. The last chapter of the new beginning. Ain't this so? Things we do without even trying. Do better than a lot of y'all records. Don't get mad. Morning after, world premiere. Me. For real though? I ain't even gonna say nothing. Matter of fact, I ain't saying. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Jay, you should get Puff to do this over. We moving out. On to the next record. And I'm gonna let this just ride. 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 Ride.
Estoy puesto pa' coger una nota, explotar la cuenta y despertar en otra cama que no sea la mía. Me importa mi ex, si es...
Yo quiero coger una loquera,
Guayar por toda la disco, guayar por toda la disco.
Ay, estoy bien loca con el open high. Ay, hoy yo no llego a casa de mi mãe.
Tú estás chuki, cara linda, a veces me dio. Tu gato te dejo sola en la disco. Qué rookie, me regalan. Se ve la abuela. Uno se tarda, siempre dulce, nunca sabe amarga. Voto el novio, prefiere estar soltera. No se, nunca se queda afuera. Siempre con la cartera. De la hija fue la primera, yeah. Hoy yo me escapo y me invento un plan como el Chapo. Ella quiere amarrarse de Carolina con Natoyo, que falle dudoso. Esta noche ando peligroso. Ella no es mi esposa, pero el esposo. Y yo, ay,
yo quiero coger una loquera,
guayar por toda la disco, guayar por toda la disco.
Ay, estoy bien loca con el open high. Ay, hoy yo no llego a casa de mi mãe.
Dame el momento, buena nota. No me responsabilizo cuando me explota. Voy pésimo con una gota. Y si tú fuera viña del mar, ya tengo pa' la gaviota. Una que se va y otras bendiciones que llegan. Hoy quiero una que lo va como mega. Aquí mi gata no se riega. Me monean, pero no me matan como mega. Necesito más tiempo del que tengo. Ya todo me aburre y con nada me entretengo. Bajando la sin dividendo. No viven su vida y yo los entiendo. Miren de los bleachers, ni es de metiche. Quiere que me encapriche pa' que me la... Hace tiempo le pagué el switch. No es que sea pichel, es que prefiero que berrinches.
Estoy puesto pa' coger una nota, explotar la cuenta y despertar en otra cama que no sea la mía y mandar a mi ex.
Ay, Juliano, Raúl y Bray. Ay, vamos pa' la cama, dime qué hay.
Ey, no le quite, no le quite, no le quite. Súbelo. Calvin.
Yeah. Turn it up some. Yeah. I'm getting mail from jail, telling me to kill it. When they get out, I bring them around some. Should know how I kick it. American Ninja, major motion picture, flipping my remote. Same way I do them. But she already know before she touch my Chevy dough. Real, let me make it as clear as my winners. No square shall enter in the circle of winners. No, I'm prepared for whatever. You know what I've been through. Real view, clear vision, memories of paid dues. Confined to a runway, thunderstorms came through. But look what it came to, something that amazes you. Soon as you quit hating to hear what I gotta say to you. Baby blue souls, these white 1196. No retro car came with this. Same year, my Impala with the flow ship. Photo, suicide, muscle car, chauffeur. Shorty by the chalk, I light at Russell Stover. Bronze with her whenever I invite her over. Polo sweater, teddy bear, hanging off her shoulder. No care over here, so we put it in the air. Walking around my house, say she wanna everywhere. That's cool, baby. But I just got that pool table. We ain't gotta stay away from it. It's all good. If you wanna get under it, then I guess I could f with it. Before I got on this beat, it made out a bucket list in these bars. I granted this death wish. Legendary layup, Jordan with the right left switch. Hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai candy rain, drizzle frame. I ride 87 Corvette, CR1. Took the T-tops off it, put them in the trunk. All gassed up, she been drinking from the pump. That's all bad. Trying to pass around the crash. off, flip fools trying to make it last. Emotional luggage, nothing of it, I don't check bags. I just carry on, leave that in the past. OJ in my glass. Testarossa program, cold ties curriculum. Doors open like a pendulum, swinging, rocking my jet set emblem. Foolish to serve like Wimbledon, interior cinnamon. The car that I'm sitting in, calm my bad nerves. I call her my just kidding, not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire and the wind. I'm living, not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire and the wind. I'm living. From the earth come the fire and the wind. I'm living, yeah.
Soy latino de sangre, yo salí de la calle, vengo de un barrio humilde y el corazón sigue grande. Que vuélame la rumba, pa' que mueva la cintura, el que te prende el ambiente y el que te pone a gozar. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá, todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá, todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Tremenda rumba que se ha formado en el party de los latinos. Ya todos desacantados, que no protestan ni los vecinos. Hacer esto no para hasta mañana. Hoy vamos a hacer lo que nos dé la gana. Oye, te pana, me gusta la baby que tenga, que lo mueva rico, mojada del contenedor. Pa' que se le note de muerte, pa' que eso le explote. Ella quiere que yo, porque eso lo tiene. Después que probó mi receta, me dice que soy su un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá, todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá, todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá. Hay boricua, cubano, dominicano, colombiano. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá. Hay argentino, ecuatoriano, panameño, mexicano. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá. Honduras, Chile, Nicaragua y Perú. Un pasito pa' aquí, un pasito pa' allá. Todos mis latinos ahora vamos a rumbear. Gente de zona, lo mejor que suena ahora. Para el Cucuti mamá, lo mejor que sonará. Play, de Cuba pa' Miami y de Miami por ir pa' allá. Hacer que volar.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoom house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the black top king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to time, now we on a world tour. We gave 'em, but now we gotta give 'em more. JVB, mighty morphin' like Megazord. Yo, power like Ranger, range like Rover, strong boy.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, I guess.